Opening statement?
Yeah, just real proud of that, bounce back win, between last night and finishing that resumed game earlier today. It was a long night, long day, and then obviously disappointed didn't win that game one, and but we didn't do enough things right to win that game. But I thought they bounced back really well, and against a team that is really playing well, and we had to earn that one. And I thought pitching, defense, offense, I thought it was all on par. Did a great job.
You clinched the number 2 seed in the tournament. How big is that?
I think that's huge. This is a really good league. Our goal was to win it and finish first. Came up a little short, but the next best thing you can do is finish second. So I think that's powerful. I think that's we earned something there by doing that. And we're not done. And just like I told the guys, we still, tomorrow's the most important game of the year for many levels. One, because it's the next game we're playing, but it's also senior day, and it's opportunity for us to win the last series of the year and carry momentum into Montgomery and stuff. So I look forward to watching the guys compete tomorrow.
I was curious, with the 2 seed being clinched, is there an opportunity to see maybe some guys who haven't seen the field as much tomorrow? Or?
You're going to play the game to win. Every game at this point matters, and I'm not saying, you're not going to see some guys, but we're going to put the lineup out there and make decisions that we think is going to help us win the game and so forth. So because, momentum's a real thing, and if you can carry, get back-to-back wins, win this series, and carry it into the conference tournament, I think that helps. So, we're going to go play to win.
Does it feel like Slade Wilks is on a 27-game hitting streak?
No. It's crazy. That's a heck of a feat. Right? That's hard to do at this level, and he's been very steady. I think we're seeing that, and rightfully so, man. He's a great hitter. He's a great competitor. He's mature. He's old. He's been through everything. So to see what he's doing is not surprising to us that know him, and very proud of him.
Just talk about Russo and what his bat has kind of elevated to the lineup.
Yeah, I think he's coming into his own, and I think his progression has been great. I think he's done a great job for us, and that was a big hit. I know we added some runs after that, but if we didn't, he got the big hit to give us the lead. So put a really good swing on a 3-2 fastball and drove it out of the park when the ball wasn't really carrying great today here.
Yeah, he just mentioned he's playing like he has nothing to lose. Have you seen a level of freeness from his game?
I have. I think he's settled in. I think there's comfort knowing that you're going to be in that lineup. I think once you get to that point, once you earn that point, and he earned it. I think there's some confidence there, some calmness and stuff, and allows you to go out there and play a little bit more freely and stuff. So very proud of Matthew's progression and growth.
When you got this kind of these weird 2 games, the restart and the hour in between, was the message to the team maybe going into today or in between those 2 games?
Just you got to stay together. Something we say a lot is lock shields and stay as one, and and just whether you win or whether you lose, you got to move on to the next one and stuff. And a different day, your routine is a little different, and but no excuses when they say play ball. You got to be ready to go, and and I thought our guys did that. That was a very hard fought game right there, and and I thought we really had to earn that. Thank you, guys. All right.
Well, obviously it was a really tight game up until that at-bat. Just kind of tell me, as soon as you hit that ball, how are you kind of feeling around the bases?
Oh, man. There's no better feeling. So taking the lead in the 8th, we were challenged in the 6th inning to put together some better ABs as a team. So being that spark in the 8th, also Slade hitting 2 RBIs with 2 outs. So I don't know. I'm glad I did my job. We won the game. That's all you can really ask for.
I believe that was the first home run to be hit off the coach sign, so that badge goes to you.
That's cool. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. I know there's some Twitter accounts that claim that, so shout out to you. And good stuff.
What's it like? Does it feel like Slade Wilks is on a 27-game hitting streak at all?
No, not really. It's just Slade. He's one of the best hitters I've ever been a teammate of. So, if not the best. He's having a great year. He's really leading us. As soon as you see Slade get a hit, you're like, all right, let's do it. It's like a spark,
He says this is the least superstitious he's ever been. Do you notice anything that he has to do?
No, I think, y'all know him. He's a big country dude. He just goes up there. He could hit with nothing on. He could hit with batting gloves, 2 pairs of batting gloves on. He don't care. He's just going to hit. That's all he does. He hits.
In your mind, what is it that makes him such a great hitter?
He learned how to. I feel like this year he's had the best approach he's ever had. He's hitting pitches that he needs to hit, and I mean, this is the best I've seen him work the left field, the backside, I guess. So, I mean, I'm a fan of hitting the ball backside, and I don't even know, when you see him doing it, it's cool, you know?
What is it like mentally to go through a game like last night, and you're in the most emotional part of the game, which is the bottom of the eighth, and it gets canceled. You got to go to play the next game, then another game. What is the mentality like in that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like it didn't really matter about the rain. Like, we felt confident going into it, and things just didn't fall our way. We thought that we had them on their heels. I mean, I think we were down 7-1 at one point, and we brought it back to 7-5. So, I mean, we had confidence, and just things didn't fall our way. It's just part of it. So, unfortunately, we lost, but we were able to bounce back game 2, and that's all you can really ask for.
Of course, getting the win to kind of just wash it away. Like, I almost feel like it didn't happen because of the doubleheader, right?
Exactly. I mean, just glad to take one of them, you know. Unfortunately, we lost the first one, but, I mean, like, we just got to bounce back.
You said that you guys were challenged in the 6th inning, but what was kind of the story with that?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Oz, he challenges us every day. This one meant a little more. We felt sluggish. I mean, we started the day yesterday sluggish. And then today we started out sluggish. So, I mean, just challenged us to turn our compete up a little bit, and I feel like we did. Put up 3 in the 8th. That's all you can really ask.
What pitch do you see on the home run ball?
I got a fastball right down the middle.
And if I remember correctly, with the walk-off home run you had early in the season, was that also opposite field?
Yes, it was.
Have all your home runs been opposite field? I mean, that's the 5th home run of the year.
I think from what I remember, I have 2 to left, 1 to center, and then 2 to right.
I haven't gotten the chance to talk to you since, but obviously there was a point of the year where you were kind of not hitting as well as you wanted to, and you've picked it up since. I believe one of the 5 to be hitting over 300. What's kind of clicked since then to kind of push the button?
Yeah, I mean, I changed my mentality on how I'm taking every game. So, like, I mean, I'm playing like I have nothing to lose. Like, Davis stepped up for me whenever I was down, and then I got my opportunity again, and I'm just playing like I have nothing to lose. Like, just playing, just having fun. That's all it is.
How do you think you've maybe improved defensively at first base now that you're pretty much playing there every day?
I mean, I pride myself in being a pretty good defender. Recently, I kind of been doing pretty bad, but that's besides the point. Not to my expectations. But I don't know. I mean, I like to help my teammates out whenever they throw me a ball in the dirt. I mean, it's my job to pick it. That's what I plan on doing. And if I don't, whatever. But I'm just trying to play the best defense I can, because when you play good defense, you do 2 out of the 3 things good. You play good defense, you pitch good, or you hit good. If you do 2 out of those 3, I mean, you're most likely going to win a game. Today, we did all 3.
Thank you, man.
So, you claim you're not superstitious, correct? Or not as superstitious. First question, what have you done in the past that you would have considered superstitious?
Last year when I was playing really well, I listened to the same song on the way to the field, and did that for really all year. And this year, just adding, I guess.
What was the song?
Dancing in the Moonlight, King Harvest.
So, you mentioned songs. I don't want to put the voodoo out there, but your streak began when you changed your walkout song. I don't know if
it's a good song, isn't it?
Very good song.
What I guess maybe is that your one superstition you kind of had to stick with, maybe?
Well, I know at that point of the year I wasn't doing too well, so I decided I'd change it up, and I guess we're here.
I wonder how much cookout helps the streak. Huh?
I like some cookout. I saw you there the other night.
Is there like a routine you have to do before you at least step up to the plate, or is it just kind of whatever you got to do?
Yeah. I mean, as far as like when I get on deck, I think my sophomore year I started doing this routine because Coach Creel talks about on deck routines are really important. Just get your mind locked in every AB, and I grab the bat weight and take 2 swings, probably as hard as I can, just to get loose again, especially me being the DH, sit around for a few innings and, just try to get my timing down on every pitch. That's kind of my routine.
What are you doing, like, in the dugout when you're just, like, walking back and forth? Like, I see you down here just walking right back and forth when the team's out on defense.
Yeah, a lot. I think it's a lot on me to kind of keep the guys in the dugout engaged and keep encouraging them and, making sure we're behind our pitcher and our defense and, I take a lot of pride in that, and it's something that I've gotten used to.
I noticed you put your batting gloves on the giant fan down. Is that something you always do, or is this just a...
Oh, no, it's just because it's humid out, and I took a swing at the bat before, and I thought the bat was going over the net, so I need to dry 'em out.
So what did you see today that was working for you? Was there anything different or Texas State was doing for you?
Not really. I mean, I give the same answer a lot, but, just trying to, get my swing off on the right pitches and, not miss pitches that I can handle. And, a lot of times, when I say I'm struggling or something like that, I'm swinging at, the pitcher's pitches and not waiting on my pitches. I think that's the biggest thing. And that's hitting in general, is, waiting on a pitch that you can handle and not the pitcher's pitch.
You've said before, home runs are accidents. That home run was a weird one. It just kind of lingered for a while. What was your kind of, sight on that one when the ball left the bat?
I was praying it was staying fair. I thought out the box I'd hit it far enough. And then, it started tailing toward the foul line. And I really didn't know if it was going to stay fair or not, but glad it did.
Especially for that to be Oppo, was that one of the more unique home runs you've hit?
Yeah, anytime, I guess you hit an opposite field home run, that means you're doing something right.
What have you just seen from Russo and just how he's kind of progressed as the season has come along?
Yeah, you can just see, I think with a lot of those guys, their confidence. They've got, they're finally got enough ABs under their belt, and, they believe in what they're trying to do up there, and you can just see it, they're confident, and that's the biggest thing.
Right now it seems like 27-game hitting streak, it's whatever. Do you think a younger version of yourself would have been really caught up into it, like freshman Slade or sophomore Slade?
Yeah, I mean, you could, definitely, see yourself, or I could see myself, being a younger guy, thinking about it. But, honestly, I'm not even really thinking about it. I'm just trying to help this team win ball games.
Is that the perk of being a four-year guy at this point?
Yeah, I've played a lot of baseball games at this point, and, the game, over time the game slowed down for me. And, that's just when you've had a lot of at-bats and you're a senior, it just happens.
If it does end, do you do anything differently? Or
if what doesn't?
The streak, if it does somehow end.
Oh, yeah, I mean, just get ready the next day and start swinging it again.
Slade, tomorrow's senior day. What's it going to be like walking out here?
Yeah, I've kind of tried not thinking about it for a while, but this weekend's kind of been hitting me, and it honestly just want to start off by saying just how grateful I am. I couldn't have played at a better university, and one thing I always say is it's really awesome for me that any game I have 30 family members here, and that's not a joke. I live 30, 40 minutes away, and that's really special to me because family means a lot. And just playing at P. Taylor Park my whole career, it's really special. I mean, there's definitely something special here, and it's awesome.
How did you land on your current walkout song a year ago? What made you just pick that one?
I wanted to do it for the longest time, and I just could never convince myself to do it. And before last year, I was like, you know what? Because I'm a big believer in, like, when a song hits you, like, that's the walk-up song, like, that's it for this year. And that song has just been speaking to me, and when I finally did it, I mean, it was just I knew.
Thanks.
Thank you.